This is the Blue Vivo Air, the thinnest smartphone in America. Let's go ahead and unbox it and see what all is included in the box. Now, before we open this box up, the packaging probably reminds you of another company. You're probably all thinking of it right now, and yeah, you're right, it's Apple. It has that very minimal side profile of the device etched into the center of the box with no ink of any sort, which kind of makes it hard to see. The name itself is also the Vivo Air, which, as you know, Apple kind of coined the term Air to represent their slim tablet lineup. Well, this phone actually is about a millimeter slimmer than the iPad Air 2, as it comes in at just 5.1 millimeters thick. It also features an 8-core, 1.7 GHz processor, 4.8-inch 720p HD Super AMOLED display, an 8-megapixel rear-facing camera and 5-megapixel front-facing camera, HSP A+, and Android 4.4 KitKat, all for $200 off contract. So we got a killer price and some pretty solid specs. If we slide off the top cover of the box, we'll be greeted with the Blue Vivo Air, which is safely wrapped up in plastic. I'm going to put that off to the side for a moment to see what else is included here, because underneath that, looks like we have a protective case included in the box, which we usually see included with each Blue device. There's a pair of earphones with mic and music playback support. There's a micro USB charging cable used to charge the Vivo Air, along with a wall charger here as well. Below that is a SIM card ejector tool so that we can insert our own SIM card into the Vivo Air. The Blue user manual is here as well, and there's an included screen protector, which combined with the included case should seriously help protect this smartphone. So let's just go ahead and take a closer look at the Vivo Air and peel off all that plastic. And man, this thing is crazy thin, once again at 5.1 millimeters thin. And if we take a look around the device, we'll find the power sleep on off button and volume up and down controls located on the left hand side. The SIM card slot on the right hand side, nothing up on top, and the micro USB charging cable and 3.5mm headphone jack down below at the bottom, which probably wouldn't be there if this device were any thinner. On the front of the Vivo Air is the 5-megapixel front-facing camera. There's a 4.8-inch 720p Super AMOLED display, and then a few capacitive touch navigation buttons for the menu, home, and back commands. Now, the front and back of the device features Corning Gorilla Glass 3 to help protect it from all sorts of scratches and cracks or dents. We have an 8-megapixel camera sensor and flash on the back as well, along with the Blue logo and a speaker grill, and this is the 16GB variant. What I really like about this device is that, yeah, it's crazy thin. It's also crazy lightweight, weighing in at just 97 grams. It honestly barely feels like I'm holding anything in my hands, and I'm like the scrawniest guy you know, so that's saying something. I also like how it's crafted with high quality materials. It has an aluminum magnesium alloy frame with chamfered edges, and you know, I hate to say it, but it feels like an Apple device in terms of how it feels in the hands and how well it's built. If we power it on though, the display is surprisingly nice considering it is just a 720p panel. The AMOLED display technology definitely does make things appear more saturated and vivid, so that's always good. We also have an octa-core processor under the hood here, which powers the software. And I'm definitely going to test it out for my full review to see just how it performs and how I like the software, since as you can see, there is a pretty heavy theme on top of Android 4.4 KitKat. There's no app drawer, so all your apps are displayed on the multiple home screens, and each app icon is square in shape, so that's kind of different. But for $200 off contract, this device definitely looks very promising. So be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and make sure you are subscribed to be notified when my full review of this device is live.